up, everybody? Yeah, I'm taking this to YouTube now. What is that? Okay. Oh, no, I don't. What's going on? This is Ray's Corner Live. I usually do this on Facebook, but now I'm gonna do it on YouTube because I think my YouTube goes to Facebook, and I can include all my friends and family and members and people who watch me and think I'm funny there. Now, you guys might not find me funny. You guys might find me annoying. You might block me 3 times and unblock me, and then I'm not gonna do the same thing because I already have my bestie right there, my best girl, best friend. I'm about a bitch. No, just playing, just playing. No, she's my only. Anywho, I'm gonna talk about today because I'm really upset about what just happened in New Zealand. 50 people killed because some white right wing white dude made an 80-page manifesto on YouTube on Facebook Live, and he said he got his inspiration from Trump. Now, for all you punks out there who think that Trump is not a racist, you're at your damn mind. He is proud to have. He always talks to you guys, you skinheads. But see, I'm Puerto Rican, so I can do this. You white guys need to stop. Go back to surfing, dude. Go back to that. All right. I'm tired of this mess. Um, you guys are pieces of crap. He's a piece of crap. I'm telling you right now. This is my manifesto. You guys are pieces of crap, and you guys need to go somewhere else. And I heard even your homeland, Germany, doesn't want you. And then what's fun about that is I'm half German. Oh, so I'm supposed to hate myself. Isn't that how it's supposed to go? Anyway, I deal with multiple sclerosis, so my speech is kind of off. I mumble sometimes, and then being Puerto Rican, it's a bad mix because I'm Puerto Rican, I talk fast, and I mumble. There, no, listen, how many racist to myself? I'm not racist against myself. Um, I mumble. I mumble mouth. Anywho, a little bit about me. Name is Ray Garcia. I live in beautiful Wisconsin. I am a product of an African American family. My father was a pastor. My mom was a pastor's wife, a nurse for 35 years. My dad was a pastor for all I can remember, and way before. I think he was pastoring 30 years before I was even born. They're 50 years old when they adopted me. Um, I was born in Waukegan, Illinois. So for all you punks out there who think I need to go back to where I came from Chicago, Waukegan. Hello, I'm more American than you. So get the hell out of my country. And leave Mexicans alone. Ain't no crisis at the border. The only crisis is Trump stealing kids from their parents. Oh, and I found out last night that he had his whole this one department. They actually were blocking abortions, which is illegal, and they were actually putting in files they're in the computer and writing it down. The girls as old as 15 years old, their menstrual cycles. That is some pedophile crap if I had to hear it. The Trump administration, because they're anti-abortion, so they were following the menstrual cycles. They were following how they got raped or what happened, what made them get pregnant, how they got pregnant, why they got pregnant. I don't know what you need to do all this stuff for, but it don't matter why. If the girl chooses to have an abortion, that's her choice. And matter of fact, it's her right. This is America. Stop. See, it's funny because most of these white folks out there, not well, racist. When I say white folks, I'm talking about the top 1%, and I'm talking about the ignorant, ding ding, banjo playing punks who don't think that we belong here, who thinks Native Americans weren't here first. Those folks, not you good white folks, not like my beautiful Ukrainian woman right here, not my beautiful best friend at home. No, Um, so I might be a little bit racist that way. Um, I guess the man. Um, but why are you checking women's menstrual cycles? Oh, excuse me, little girls' menstrual cycles. 15. I'll tell you what. If and when I have a daughter, if you track her menstrual cycle, I will hurt you. I don't want to kill you. No, 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 no. Too good. I'll give you a whole bunch of paper cuts and throw you in a pool of lemonade. That's what I'll do. I'll grab leeches and put them on your dick and your balls. Now rip them off and I'll throw you in a pool of lemonade. Because there ain't no way in hell that would go with me. You're lucky you're doing this to people who don't speak English, but I guarantee if half those guys, if half those guys do what you're doing to their daughters, they'd be in the cartel too looking for you. It just, you guys are creating your own demons. See, what Trump is trying to do, follow me here. Trump is trying to create such a backlash that all these Mexicans will try to come up and hurt him. And then he has a reason to point down at the border and say, see. Trump is a retard who has no brain cells. None. Oh, and I told you the description. I'm not PC. I'm tired of acting out. Oh, I don't want to offend him, but I will. I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, I don't. If you get offended by some of the things I say, then maybe they're right. You are a snowflake. Because if you're mad at a word, really, if I call myself a spick, oh, it's going to drive some people wild. Oh my God, he's so racist against himself. Kill yourself. Simple as that. Be like Bob Ross. Like everything tiny little birds make him happy. It's a good tree. Happy clouds. Happy clouds. Just stop it. Now, I do want to say, we have dummies like that support this idiot president, like Mitch McConnell. He should know better. He should know way better than how he is. It's ridiculous. What are you looking at, woman? You know. So so he should know better. And I was watching some dude on I think the Steve Colbert late night with Steve Colbert, whatever it is. I watch him every night. He's great. He had a Republican congressman from Illinois on last night. And this moron, yes, you're a moron, as if you watch my show, went down to the border and said, yes, there is a crisis. There's only a crisis that Donald Trump made because we never had this problem before. And I've been to that border. I grew up in California for 23 years. I know. You know what I thought was a problem? Being Puerto Rican in a Mexican area. Because nobody knew what a Puerto Rican was. They thought Puerto Rico was in Mexico. That's the same thing that Trump thinks. And he was in Puerto Rico. He's lied so much. I really believe he's got dementia. And he only knows how to repeat certain things. But see, what's going to happen is Nancy Pelosi, because she's being a total punk, is not going to impeach her because the country's already divided, stupid. We're divided already. What are you worried about? You care more about your career than the country, right? Get this guy out of office and impeach him so he has no presidential powers. Then they can indict him. He's no longer a sitting, full-on president. Have you not thought this through? Anyhow, I'm really upset that they allowed this punk to go this far. Really, I am, because this country's a whole lot better than that. A whole lot better. Matter of fact, I'd rather have a George W. Bush back in there, and that's saying a lot. At least when Kanye West came out and said George Bush hates black people, it wasn't that much of a pushback. George Bush was like, so I do. Well, I don't know if he said that, but what you looking at, dude? Man,
People are staring at you.
like I got a pair of balls on my forehead or something.
I know the feeling. People stare at me all the time.
Well, it's because you're hot.
Shut up.
It is because you're hot. Bag. Anywho, yeah, I said a lot. I don't know why, but we got to do something now. I'll tell you this: I ran for Congress in this on my own district in Wisconsin's fifth, and I saw what it was like for the other side because we always talk about. I always yell at Republicans because they're racist, gun-toting, Bible-toting punks. And my dad was a pastor. I know. I grew up loving Jesus Christ, but I tell you right now, there's nothing a Republican said to me about the Bible that I believe. Nothing. I don't care if you are one of the good ones, because you're not a good one. You're a Republican. You support this punk, and you haven't got him out the office yet. So no, you're not a good one. If you have that R by your name, you're just as complicit as this guy. You have 50 deaths on your hands right now. The guy supported Trump. He said Trump in his manifesto, and Trump was acting like, well, there's only a little bit of them. Really? White supremacy and supremacists have taken over as the worst and number one terror threat in the United States. Do you know that 1% of all hate crimes and terror crimes in this country were committed by Muslims? So the 99% were just gay bashing, white black hating cops and freaking supremacists. And see, that's what people don't understand. White supremacy, KKK guys, KKK, they took off their hoods and they put on badges. That's what they did. And see, it ain't no good for poor whites either. Because you know what? These rich white folks look at you just as bad as black folks. They give you a little bit more of a pass because of white privilege. But beyond that, you're just as bad. You might not get a ticket at the first stop, but let them pull you over a second time, they're going to beat you just as bad as they beat somebody else. Or let you talk back and not be on cops. Isn't it funny how a black dude on cops, I've watched this a couple of times, black dude on cops can run, they tackle him, he's quiet, he just goes to jail. But white folks, when they get arrested, they're still spitting and throwing stuff and crapping on themselves. But and the cops, but they'll shoot a black guy or a Mexican. And I would say Puerto Rican too, but as funny as the numbers won't add up because they think that all Puerto Ricans are Mexicans. We're Colombians or Cubans. We're all that. We're all the same. We're just brown. You know. That's why you don't know much about the Native American shots. People who are shot because they think they're Mexican. Or if they have a beard, they think they're Muslim. They're Arab.
And funny thing is, every man, just about every guy in this area has a beard now.
Oh yeah, everybody. Yeah,
it's in style, I guess.
The beard thing.
Oh god,
that's gross.
yeah,
Oh,
I don't like that.
no. And pubes on their chin. This is too much for me now. I feel like I'm wearing a nutsack on my chin. I feel like Thanos. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys get up out of here. It's my first show not my first. I think I did a few before, but this is the first time I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to be doing this daily. Oh, Monday through Saturday, and that's if I'm decided to go to the gym that day. Which now that Nellie's shoulder's a lot better, we'll be going back. I don't do this on Sunday unless it's really special and Trump really pissed me off. But you guys have a great day. I need you to get out there and talk to somebody. Talk to somebody like me. We're not all like me. I mean, I'm not.
No one's like you.
No, I'm not mean. I'm actually really caring and funny. But I want you guys to get out and talk to other people. Because if you talk to somebody you don't know or you're not